whole house jobs.
No, not 365.
And to extend the life of your heater, try our $89 water heater flush. This prevents corrosion and leaks from your heater and guarantees hot water all year long.
I hate these guys.
Experience peace of mind with 365 Plumbing of Nevada. Call today.
Ace Country Radio. Reach a larger audience all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as far north as Fernley in Fallon, Nevada. Call 775-727-9400.
You do a lot of things to ensure your baby will be healthy, safe, and protected. Don't forget to protect your baby from RSV. Talk to your doctor about the RSV vaccine.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV. And now on Roku devices on this Monday, November 3rd, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. A downed power line in Pahrump today has caused power outages and closed some roads. The driver that hit the pole left the scene, and Anthony Roberts reports.
Just after 2 p.m. today, dispatch received reports of a downed power line. According to the caller, a large truck snagged a low-hanging power line on Barney Street near Sunset, snapping 2 power poles on each side of the road and bringing the line down. Traffic on Barney Street is currently closed in both directions while Valley Electric worked to restore power. When first responders arrived on scene, they found the downed power line, but not the vehicle responsible for the damage. It's still unclear at this time when power will be restored or how many residents are affected.
More news now locally. News 25's Haley Gravy has today's daily arrest report, which includes a domestic violence incident.
On November 2nd, a man was arrested in connection with a domestic abuse incident. The suspect has been identified as Calvin Henry. According to authorities, the incident began as a verbal argument that escalated when Henry allegedly choked the victim. Fortunately, the victim did not lose consciousness and was able to escape, hiding inside her red Hummer H3. While she was inside the vehicle, Henry reportedly began punching the windows and attempting to get inside. When officers arrived, they observed a scratch on the victim's neck and marks on the window consistent with Henry striking it. Henry had left the scene prior to their arrival, though. A short time later, an officer noticed a vehicle without license plates. After stopping the car, the driver initially gave a false name before later admitting to being Calvin Henry. He was also positively identified by a tattoo on his chest related to Michael Myers. In addition to the domestic abuse charges, Henry was cited for not wearing a seatbelt. He was taken into custody and booked into Nye County Detention Center. He now faces charges of domestic battery, false statement to obstruct public officers, and failure to wear safety belt.
U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright made clarifications to statements made by President Trump last week regarding nuclear weapons testing and how it may affect Nevada. U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright is clarifying statements made on the Truth Central social media platform recently from President Trump regarding nuclear testing. On an appearance on Fox News on Sunday, Secretary Wright said that these are not nuclear explosions, these are what we call non-critical explosions. And this is of particular interest to Nevada residents, as he went on to say there will be no mushroom clouds. He elaborated further, Americans near historic test sites, such as the Nevada National Security Site, have no cause for concern. So you're testing all the other parts of a nuclear weapon to make sure they deliver the appropriate geometry and they set up the nuclear explosion. Trump said on CBS's 60 Minutes, Russia's testing and China's testing, they don't talk about it. Last week, China and Russia denied testing and have said they have not done so since 1990 and 1996, respectively. Well, it's Homeless Youth Awareness Month, and there was a special ceremony at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign to raise awareness, and Haley Gravy reports.
Clark County Commissioner Jim Gibson hosted a special ceremony at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign on Monday, November 3rd at 8 a.m. to raise awareness about youth homelessness. The iconic landmark will be lit in purple and gold in recognition of National Homeless Youth Awareness Month, honoring the strength and resilience of young people facing homelessness. Commissioner Gibson says the event is a reminder that far too many youth in our community live with uncertainty and danger every day. By lighting the sign, the county hopes to send a message of hope and support, reaffirming its commitment to helping young people find safety, stability, and a brighter future.
It was a scary, fun night at Lakeside Casino in Pahrump on Halloween night, and News 25 was there. Creative costumes are on display, and plenty of candy was given out. There was even a monster in the lake.
This past Halloween weekend, families gathered at Lakeside to enjoy the festive decorations alongside the park's residents and owners. Visitors were especially drawn to Lakeside's newest attraction, a Loch Ness monster floating in the lake, which quickly became a popular spot for photos and trick-or-treating. This year's theme was The Wizard of Oz, with Lakeside residents dressing up as characters from the classic film and transforming the park into a magical, family-friendly celebration.
Representing Gold Entertainment as the Wizard of Oz, we have Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Witch, and me. And we're just out here handing out candy, hanging out with the community, having a good time. I have been doing this 7 years, and we've been dressing up for 4 years. I was Gru, and we had the Minions 1 year, and then last year we were the Addams Family. So this year we did the Wizard of Oz, and I think it worked out pretty good.
15 years. So what makes you guys want to keep doing this for 15 years?
Because of all the kids and all the fun we have. And, we get to be a little creative, right? So that makes it fun.
Organizers were thrilled with the turnout and are looking forward to next year's Halloween festivities.
All right, looks like it was a great time. Coming up, sports with Mikey and the weather forecast. You're watching News 25.
In a wreck, need a check.
In a wreck,
need a check.
In a wreck, need a check.
Hurt in a wreck and need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Hi. Are you a first-time homebuyer? If so, let me help. Many times the process of buying a home is stressful, and for many people, it's easier to procrastinate and rent instead of being a first-time homebuyer. Allow me to help guide you through the process of buying your first home. There's several programs that are out there that can help you buy your first home with very little money or even no money down. Take action today. Call me at 702-333-HOME.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Call the number on your screen.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. learning to dig deep and push through adversity together, defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Huh, why would anybody do that?
If you're paying high interest rates on your credit cards, you're burning money. We're Consolidated Credit, and we've been helping Americans for over 30 years. Let us work with your creditors to reduce your total payments by up to 50%. Lower your high interest rate credit cards and stop juggling multiple payments. We help you pay down your debt faster than you can on your own, all while saving you thousands in interest charges. Consolidate your credit card bills into one affordable payment today. You don't have to be good with money, because we are. Call 800-596-5094 for a free consultation. 800-596-5094. Call Consolidated Credit today. That's 800-596-5094.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, the Raiders almost won on Sunday. Unfortunately, almost only counts in horseshoes. Mikey Ruhan has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Trevor Lawrence went into Sunday's game against Las Vegas battling an illness, but somehow Jacksonville pulled off a 30-29 win over the Raiders. The Raiders will try to bounce back when they visit Denver to take on the Broncos this Thursday. Vegas Golden Knights are back in action Tuesday night, hosting the Detroit Red Wings. Speaking of the Knights, the team announced it will host its annual food drive out in Toshiba Plaza this Thursday before their matchup against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Puck drops at 7 p.m. Fans who bring non-perishable food items will get a special poster while supplies last. The Henderson Silver Knights are also joining in the cause at their game on November 5th at Lee's Family Forum. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. They beat the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 7 of the World Series. The Tonopah Muckers demolished the Beaver Dam Diamondbacks 59-0. The Muckers improved their storybook season to a perfect 9-0 record. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. The historic Amargosa Opera House suffered severe damage at the hands of a monsoon. Fred Conboy is here to tell the community how they can help.
Hello, my name is Fred Conboy. I've been a volunteer for the Amargosa Opera House and Hotel for the past 25 years and currently serve as the president of the board of directors. And I'm here today, and first of all, I want to thank Michael Ruhan and KPVM-TV for inviting me in to share my story. The reason I'm here today is really a call to action. Marta Beckett's Amargosa Opera House was severely damaged during a recent monsoonal flood. There was about 6 inches of water and mud that came in overnight, one night during one of those torrential monsoonal floods, and coated the entire surface of the floor with mud and water. And it took about 3 weeks for us to clean up and dry out. In any event, these things happen, unfortunately, too frequently. And we are in a kind of a crisis right now on how we can meet our expenses and continue to sustain operations that began back in 1968 when Marta Beckett, the artist from New York, first came to Death Valley Junction. So I'm reaching out to you, our friends and patrons in the community of Pahrump, and inviting you to please help support our efforts to raise some money to help continue our operations with the Opera House especially, but also the historic hotel that was built back in 1923. And so this today is inviting you both to support us with a financial contribution if you are able, but also to invite you to participate in our periodic events in the Opera House. I want to let you know that looking ahead, we have Marta Beckett's 58th anniversary event coming up on Valentine's Day, 2026. And this will be the first time that we're going to feature a tribute to the opera murals in Marta Beckett's Amargosa Opera House. There are 7 of them. Madame Butterfly, Boris Godunov, Carmen, Pagliacci, Aida, Siegfried from the Ring Trilogy, and Les Sylphides. In any event, that's coming up on Valentine's Day. Sign up on the homepage to receive our newsletter, and you can do that by going to our website. The other event that's coming up that's very intriguing is that we're going to be hosting the oldest high school band in the United States from Memphis, Tennessee, this spring, date to be determined, probably March. And this band is coming all the way from Memphis. They've played in every state of the union except California. And so they're going to be coming and performing a show in Marta Beckett's Amargosa Opera House. It's, as I say, the oldest high school band in the country. And so we hope you'll come out and join us for that show. But back to my reason for coming in today. Thank you very much for considering a donation to help support us as we try to sustain this incredible legacy that Marta Beckett began back in 1968. For those of you that have seen the astonishing murals in the Opera House, you know what a precious legacy it really is. And for those of you that have yet to visit, please come out. We have tours offered twice a day at 9 a.m. in the morning and 6 p.m. in the afternoon, every day, 365 days out of the year.
Coming up, a local business has a refresh, and we'll show you that in a bit. You're watching News 25.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
It's the Drive into Fall event all month long at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. This fall, you can save big on every new Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram in stock. Save $5,500 on new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon 4x4. Get legendary off-road capability combined with rugged durability and modern features that make the 2025 Gladiator Rubicon 4x4 a versatile choice for any lifestyle. Or what about a brand new 2025 Grand Cherokee Trailhawk 4xe? This plug-in hybrid SUV with a 2.0 turbocharged engine producing 375 horsepower and 470 pounds-foot of torque. All that, and you can get available 0% financing for 72 months. That's right, you can take it home today and pay no interest for 72 months. Come in and see us today for the Drive into Fall event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
At FitZone Gyms, we meet you where you are. No judgment, just results. We got your back.
We have everything you need to be successful, including a team of certified personal trainers.
We provide several fitness classes, from body sculpt to silver sneakers. There is something for everyone.
We are proud to be Pahrumph's hometown gym. With memberships starting at $29 a month, we offer 24-hour access, tanning, no-term contracts, and much more. For more information, visit myfitzone.com.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Okay, stick with me here because this next story is about a foot long. KPVM-TV went to Subway to interview the manager about what has changed with the remodel to the restaurant.
Subway, located at 1520 Highway 372, just received a brand new makeover, bringing a fresh, modern look to go along with their always fresh food. News 25 had the opportunity to speak with longtime manager Carrie Johnson, who's been with Subway for 16 years, about the recent remodeling.
My name is Carrie. I've been the manager here at Subway for about 16 years. So we've been here for almost 20 years, part of the community, and we felt like it was time for an update to the store, so we had a total remodel. Everything changed. New tables, new wall coverings, new paint. Oh, and new equipment on the front.
During the interview, Carrie also shared how Subway continues to give back to the community, sponsoring a reading program at the local library and raising money for scholarships through the JAG program, where the owner mentors high school students and teaches them valuable job interview skills.
So Subway sponsors a reading program at the library every year. We also sponsor scholarships for the JAG program at the high school. And David himself comes out and speaks and mentors the kids at the high school. He comes and speaks with them and helps them do practice interviews and get ready to enter the job force.
And just in time for the holidays, Subway will be rolling out a new line of exciting sandwiches starting November 6th that many customers are eager to try.
This month, for November and December, we're going to have 3 new festive sandwiches. They're all going to have cranberry and stuffing. So you'll have to come in and see us and get your festive sandwiches.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's the Lerner & Rowe Weather Cam, and we're cruising down Route 160 in Pahrump. I am loving those beautiful sunsets. Mikey in the control room, what do you think these days? Do you like the sun?
It's a beautiful sunset, but you have to wrap this up because it's only 17 seconds.
The construction reduction event continues at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. We're adding over 3,100 square feet to our service facility to meet demand and to make our customers' experience even better. To make room, we'll do everything we can to get one of our beautiful cars, trucks, or SUVs into your driveway. Right now, well-qualified lessees can get the popular new 26 Chevy Trax starting around $22,800 for only $279 a month for 24 months. Or get a new Sierra 1500 for up to $13,700 off MSRP when you trade a 2011 or newer vehicle of any make or model. These are just a couple examples. Most models have tags with rock bottom, blowout pricing. So hurry down to the Auto Plaza, find your tag, and find your deal. 24-month, 10,000-mile a year lease with $33.33 due at signing for current leasees. Tax, title, and fees extra. Stated offers not available with most other offers. See the Auto Plaza for details.
As a pastor, I support my neighbors with faith and kindness. Can somebody give me an amen? Amen. Just as I support our team by providing reliable power.
Valley Electric Association and our family of companies. We are your friends and neighbors.
Community is at the heart of everything I do.
Ace Country Radio. Reach a larger audience all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as far north as Fernley in Fallon, Nevada. Call 775-727-9400.
Getting COVID is no fun. Get your COVID-19 vaccine and get on with life.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. Chris Palermo from the weather desk. And, well, Fernley hit 74 today, 43 for a low tonight. Fallon 76, Carson City 70 degrees, Tonopah 68, Goldfield mining 70, Beatty not 80, it is 78. They're recovering from Beatty days. It was a great time up there this past weekend. Amargosa 83, Las Vegas, their low temp tonight 54. And it's 80 today in Vegas, Death Valley 90 with a low of 59. All right, well, it's 74. It is just perfect. And your sunrise, I'm a fan of that early sunrise, 6:09 a.m. and a 16% humidity. Wind is the southeasterly direction, 7 miles an hour. We had a high temperature of 82 in Pahrump and the region. And like I said, it's 74 degrees. Your sunset, kids, well, it went down just about, a half hour ago. 23% humidity, east-southeasterly wind direction, 8 miles an hour. Low of 54 degrees. Of course, some parts of the valley, it's going to be a little cooler. You know where you are and what that's going to be like. 80 degrees tomorrow, brilliant sunshine. Wednesday, a few clouds rolling in, 77, 76 on Thursday. Friday, 79, 80. Saturday, Sunday, gorgeous. Next Monday, 79. Lows in the 50s. Okay, so have we put on the heat yet? I don't think so. We're hardy souls out here. We've got a while before we do any of that. My general rule of thumb is we've got the air conditioning on until just about mid-November. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight at News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night and a great week.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small